Welcome back to a video here, Euphoric Sports, and today we're going to be predicting the Champions League round of 16 games. And today, this video is probably going to be uploaded during or after the PSG Bayern and the Milan Spurs game, but I'm recording this 10 minutes before kickoff, so do not believe I'm cheating or anything like that. But anyways, first game, we've got Milan, Tottenham. Now, I don't believe Tottenham's going to do much. Tottenham has been very poor this season, and Milan hasn't been its best like last season. But I do believe that Milan is a better team than Tottenham. I just don't like the way Tottenham play. I do think Conte is built for these types of competitions, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tottenham get out of this one. This is a very winnable game for them, but I just believe Milan has a little bit more talent when they've got Rafael, Brahim Diaz, Giroud. That front three, in my opinion, is better than Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, and Kulusevski at the moment because they're more informed. Even though Leao's not as informed, but this Tottenham team is not informed, in my opinion. I do know they just came off a huge win against City, but then they get destroyed against Leicester. So if you're getting destroyed by Leicester, I think Milan's going to do a job on you. Then this takes me to PSG Bayern. Now, I would love to say that Bayern are going to win that game because I want Bayern to win, but I just think it's too much talent from PSG. This is the last year possibly that we're going to see the amount of talent PSG have. I think they're going to let go of a lot and bring in more, and I don't know what they're going to replace Neymar and Messi with. At the moment, it looks like Neymar and Messi are out, and Mbappe is going to be the one that's staying. Everyone's unhappy with Neymar unless they bring a Champions League in. I don't believe those two players will be here next season. So this is the last year we're going to see that little front three that's the best in the world, in my opinion. So does Bayern have enough? I think they could win this, but I'm just going to go safe and keep it with PSG. I think Sergio Ramos is healthy, and his leadership is going to help PSG not blow it in case they go up. Not like they did against Madrid. I believe if Sergio Ramos played that second leg against Madrid, PSG do not blow it, and they go through, and they possibly win the Champions League. But this time, they do have Sergio Ramos, so I believe it'll be different. They'll get through Bayern, but I did see that Mbappe will not be starting, so I believe the first game is probably going to be a more sit back and relax, see if Neymar and Messi can do something, and they're just going to lock it up in the back, and hopefully they're going to want to keep a clean sheet against Bayern and then take it to Bayern and see if they could get a smash and grab 1-0 with Mbappe healthy, which would be a lot easier to win than without Mbappe. And this leads me to the next game. This is tomorrow, Dortmund-Chelsea. Now, I believe here Dortmund's going to beat Chelsea. Now, why? Well, Chelsea has a ton of new signings, and they haven't had enough time to adapt to each other. Graham Potter has been a very fraudulent manager, and it's a really complicated job that he has at the moment because he's getting 15 new players and he has to learn to adapt to his playing style. Like, he's came in halfway through the season, and all these 15 players have came in halfway through the season as well. So it's like, it's a very hard job to do, and I think Dortmund has a lot more chemistry, which will prevail them to beat Chelsea. And Jude Bellingham, I believe, is going to have a master class, and everybody's going to be going crazy about his performance against Chelsea. And then Todd Bowley's going to look at him and be like, I'm going to give you a death row contract of 8 years. Take it or leave it so we don't get screwed by financial fair play. So I'm telling you right now, Jude Bellingham has a master class in the Stamford Bridge, and Chelsea are going to look to Bayern because of that. Brugge versus Benfica. Now, this isn't as an exciting game, but still a decent game, Brugge, I don't know where it comes in. Benfica beats out Juventus. Now, who do I think goes through? I'm going to have to go with Benfica. I just think they got more talent than Brugge. Brugge is a team that nobody thought they'd be here. They thought it'd be Atletico Madrid, but no, we've got Brugge and Benfica's here as well, but I think Benfica just has a lot more talent. They've got the Ramos guy that scored a hat trick and then he ghosted the next game. Yeah, I'm going to diss him a little bit. And they've got a lot more talent throughout the team, but Benfica is more well-rounded and more talented, so they'll get through easily. This leads me to Frankfurt versus Napoli. Napoli, at the moment, in my opinion, is the best team in the world. Yes, so I think easily they get through Frankfurt. Frankfurt are built for tournaments like this. We saw last year with the Europa League, but Napoli's just insane. It's just insane. It's unfair. This team is absolutely insane, and I really am interested what they do in the Champions League because they, in my opinion, have an opportunity to win it all. I really do believe this is the year that an Italian team can win the Champions League. And today is Valentine's Day, alright? And I'm telling you right now, Napoli will win the Champions League and they get through Frankfurt. Now, Liverpool versus Real Madrid. I was kind of wanting to lean towards Liverpool, But Real Madrid is the king of the Champions League, and I do not want to bet against them in a match against a team that is uninformed. I know they just beat Everton in the Merseyside derby, but Madrid is Madrid. They are the Champions League kings, and I'm just going to have to bet on them to win this one. Even though they've been a little bit out of form, these lads don't care. In the Champions League, they turn up the last 20 minutes and beat anyone. They beat the Mbappe, Neymar, Messi down 2-0, 15 minutes to go, and they win 3-2. They didn't go to extra time or anything. Crazy. It's a magical time when it's a Tuesday, Wednesday night in the Champions League and an occasional final on Saturday night for these lads. And anyways, Liverpool, in my opinion, they have to focus up on the league, trying to get in a winning streak and get top 4 rather than compete for a Champions League, which they probably won't win this season because they just don't. They've just dropped off from last year where they were in every game last year. They were 2 matches away from winning the quadruple, and now they're like 9th place in the Prem and about to get eliminated by Real Madrid. Things change in the snap of a finger. I know I couldn't snap my finger there, but you know what I'm trying to mean. Inter, Porto. It's going to be a really interesting game here. 2 teams that are a bit defensive, counter-attacking teams. So we'll see who wants to attack more. And as much as I wanted to choose Porto, because Portuguese teams sometimes get a result out of nowhere, you know. Remember, Porto had me fooled that one year that they beat Bayern in the first leg, and then they beat Juventus. And do they do it again? No. I think Inter's a lot better this season. I think what I saw in the group stage is a team that is really solid defensively. They've got really good center backs, full backs. They've got everything, and I think they could make a deep run too. It all depends on their strikers. I believe Martinez and Lukaku, you know, these lads right here will be the difference. Defensively, I am full confident that Inter can lock it down. But will they score enough goals to win this one? They're going up against a really solid defensive team. Can they get through? I believe they will. Porto, though, I wouldn't be surprised. It's one of the games that I'm 50-50 on. But Inter, I believe you go through. Leipzig City, I think everybody and their mother and their father and their kids, everybody knows City is going through. It would be an absolute shock for me if Leipzig somehow got through. You know what? What should I do if City? I'm kind of rooting for City. You know, I'd like them to lose in the Champions League final, play all the matches possible. You know, so Arsenal could get a little bit of an advantage here. But man, they're gonna win. That's 6-0, 7-0, something crazy. Leipzig's not bad, but Manchester City, man, Haaland hat-trick, I don't know. But anyways, leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and thank you guys for watching. And you know, leave a comment down below on my take about Napoli winning the Champions League, because I really do believe that's gonna happen. But anyways, thank you for watching.